Welcome, my beautiful people, to D Don Kitchen. Guess what, guys? D Don is back in the kitchen to show you how to cook ackee and saltfish, dumpling, and green banana. So, before I begin, if you are new here, welcome. And to all my supporters, subscriber, viewer, a big up, warm welcome to you all. I thank you and I do appreciate all that you have been doing, your support towards the Dan Kitchen. So let's get started. For the ackee and the saltfish, I'm using the tin ackee. We have the natural ackee that is not processed, but this is a processed ackee. I'm using 1 tin, and it's a grace ackee already in salt water. Here I have like 1.5 pounds of saltfish, and with the saltfish, it is in the water soaking from overnight. You have to soak the saltfish so all the salt can get out of it. You still need a little salt in it, but not too much. Bell pepper. We're gonna ring the bell. Bling, 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 bling. Sweet pepper. In Jamaica, we refer to this as bell pepper. I'm just using a piece of it. It's already half, but I'm still using a piece. 2 cloves of garlic. You need a little piece of ginger in that ackee. You need a Scotch bonnet pepper, and this is a Scotch bonnet pepper. 1 tomato. Normally we call this salad, salad. Salad. But 1 tomato, 1 onion, and you need some black pepper, optional, because I'm using my Scotch bonnet pepper. So for the boiled dumpling, the flour is over here. I'm using 1 pound of flour, and the green banana, I have 5 fingers of green banana over here. So I'll show you how to peel the green banana, and we will be cooking everything this morning. Okay, beautiful people. So the first thing you want to do is to get the saltfish in some boiling water. Remember, it's soaking from overnight. So you're going to put it in some water so it can boil out some of the salt. And the same water that I boil the saltfish in, the same water I'll be cooking the dumpling and the green banana in. So I'm just going to place the saltfish in the boiling water. And let it boil for like 10-15 minutes. Also, you're gonna need some cooking oil, so I'm using the olive oil. This is about 1/4 cup of cooking oil. You can use corn oil, canola oil, you name it, whatever oil you have. Go ahead with what you have. So with the ackee, after you open it, you want to drain it. You want to drain off that liquid from it. So put the lid down, hold it, and you're going to drain your ackee. And then you're going to pour it out of the container that it's in. So now we pour our ackee out. I'm just going to rinse the ackee with some cold running water, because you know it's in the preservative and all of that, so I want to get out as much as that as possible. So we're gonna work on our seasoning now, our green herb. You wanna peel the onion. So we're gonna cut the onion. Just be careful of the finger and the knife. I'll just open up the onion like this. Scotch bonnet pepper. You're looking about your ackee and saltfish, and no Scotch bonnet pepper, man. The Scotch bonnet pepper add flavor to it. And this pepper, it's not hot, although it's Scotch bonnet, it's not the hot one. So I can use all of it. I just don't want all the seed in it. Split up. So with the garlic, you can already chop the garlic, but I'm just gonna compress it. So you don't have this, just put it on the chopping board and chop it as fine as you can. The tomato or the salad. It is time to remove the saltfish. So removing the saltfish, and you just want to have a bowl with some cold water. So we're going to place the saltfish in the bowl with the cold water. We're going to begin on the green bananas. You're going to hold your green banana like this. You come like with a knife right there. And you make a slice. Come straight down. Just like quarter inch deep. Not too deep. You're not going to cut in the banana very deep. If you notice, this is the point of the knife, and the point of the knife is just like there to where I'm slicing. So you just run the knife down on the banana just like that. And you're gonna put a little olive oil in it. A little oil, whatever oil you have using. And now we begin, guys. You're just gonna, from the navel of the banana right at the bottom, that's where you're gonna hold. And you're gonna slide your finger all the way to the top where you did cut like that. And then you begin to peel. It's so easy to peel. Some people, they just cook the banana in the skin and then they cut. Then they open it up to take off the skin when it boils. But to me, the easier way, just peel your banana. When you peel the banana, you cook it, it's just time for eating. You don't have to be doing all of that again to remove the skin. So with the flour, I'm sieving the flour. It's always good to sieve the flour for any object. Sometimes you have some crawling insect in the flour. Even some little crawling insect like worm. So it's always good to sieve. And I think this much flour is good enough for me. And you're going to put a little salt in the flour. You add that to the flour. Why the salt is pink? Because I'm using the Himalayan salt. Use whatever salt you have, guys. And I'm starting out with some water. This is 1 cup of water. So if you need more water as you go along, you will know. So you make a well, dig the well in the center. And we're going to add the water in. But you're not going to pour all the water at once. I know I can use all of this because it's going to need more water. Ensure that your hands are clean before you begin to knead your flour. You see, definitely I know I'll be using more water. So you pour the next rest, so that's 1 cup. And as we go along, you're going to measure again. And mind you, this is like 1 pound of flour. Okay, so we're going to get some more water. This is 1 more cup of water. And you pour a little again. We're just going to plane the flour. Plane it, man. Don't be afraid to plane that flour. Mix it around. So we're not going to use no more water. So that's the reason you go very slowly with the water. Because if you pour all the water at once, the flour will become into a paste. It will spoil too soft. And then if it get too soft, then what you can do, you can always add some more flour to that. So now we will be rolling the dumpling. Alright, we're gonna be making dumpling. So with the pot is boiling, and this is, remember, this is the same water that the saltfish is boiled in. You're just gonna place your dumpling in. Sometimes if you just have to roll them over before you put them in the pot, go ahead. You place your dumpling in. And why I use the saltfish water? Because the saltfish is soaking from last night. And I show off the water from it, and I get fresh water and put fresh water, so you know that water that it boiled in is not really salty. Or if you don't boil the saltfish in, then you can put a little salt in the pot. The moment you put the flour in, you have to turn them. You want to turn it. If you don't turn it, then it will stick to the bottom of the pot. And even when it boils, some of it will be caking in the bottom of the pot, sticking to it. So remember, it's banana and dumpling we're cooking with ackee and saltfish. So the water is still boiling with the dumpling, and it's time now we place the banana in. Within half an hour, this is cooked. So we're just gonna let it remain and boil. And remember, the water have to cover the banana. If the water don't cover the banana, it will become tough. And you don't want to pour cold water on it either. So make sure you have enough water in the pot to cook the banana. If you pour the cold water on it, the cold water will make the banana become tough. Like when you're eating it, very hard. And we want some soft bananas around here. So cover the pot and give this half an hour to cook. Remember, we already stir it and all of that. So now we're gonna work on the saltfish. This is a saltfish that have been boiled. So you're gonna wanna remove all the scale from the saltfish. Even the little fin here. You're gonna remove that. We don't need that. All these bones sticking out. We don't need all of this. You can remove the scale with your hand, or you can even use a knife. So now we finish clean up a portion of the saltfish. We just move these to bones, get back in the water, and I'm going to place this one over, and then I'm going to do the other piece. So you're just going to place it back in the cold water, pick it or break it up just like that and place it in the water. So when you do this, the salt, the fresh water will take out a lot of salt from it. You just place it in the water like this. And I'm going to pour off this water now and put a little more fresh water on it. Checking in on our green banana and dumpling. Wow, guys, you see the color it having? And we're gonna test if the banana is cooked. Even the dumpling. And when you want to know that the flour is cooked, when they're floating, you see they're floating at the top, so you know that they're cooked. So in the green banana, look at this, guys. It does melt away. You know it's cooked. See? It is cooked. So the green banana is cooked and the dumpling is cooked. So moving along, guys. Now you're just gonna put your pot on the fire to hot, and then you're gonna put the oil in. So I'm putting in the garlic. You hear that sizzle? Yeah. So I put my garlic in. I just want the garlic to become translucent. And our ginger. I'm just gonna put the tomato, the bell tomato in. Now we're gonna put the sweet pepper, aka bell pepper, in, and the onion and the Scotch bonnet pepper. Just give it like 2 to 3 minutes. Then here goes the saltfish. The saltfish going in. We're gonna give this like 5 minutes. Let the saltfish and your green seasoning add some flavor together. I like to add a little chili pepper. OMG, the aroma is in the air, man. Let us give this a little time. 5 minutes now. And look at our saltfish. I want to put in the ackee now. And I'm going to get a fork to stir the ackee because you don't really want the ackee to get mashed up. You take your time and just move the ackee around and the saltfish. Combine everything together. And low heat now, you're gonna turn the fire down a little bit. Remember, if you have black pepper, you can always use a little black pepper on it. And you're just gonna cover and give it like 3 minutes. Wow, look at this, guys. Our ackee and saltfish is now ready. So, now beautiful people, dumpling and banana, ackee and saltfish is now ready. Who hungry like me? I'm so hungry. Beautiful people, give this a try, man. This is a belly full breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, you enjoy this today, that Dee Don do. Give it a try. Beautiful people, I love you all. Please stay tuned for my next video. One love, peace.